How's it going, everyone? This is Sean here from the Scale Model Car Guy channel, and today's video is going to be a update on my small scale group build. And let's see, and I think it was Papa Rob. He did a video and he showed his Uncertian monogram Uncertian kit from the 60s, and he said he'd like to see mine, so I'm going to show mine at the end of this video if you want to stick around. Anybody wants to see this old Uncertian kit, it'll be at the end of the video. But before we get this started, I want to thank you, my subscriber. Thumbs up, thumbs down, whatever makes the world go around. Subscribing is free. Free. Alright. Love you guys. Like I said, and always said, I don't need money. I don't need whatever to grow. Who cares about growing? All this is about is showing you what I've built, supporting anybody in this community. This community is awesome. If I mention anybody, there will always be a link in the description below, and you go check them out. Papa Rob will be in the description. Whoever else I mention in this video or any of my videos, always leave a link in the description below. Alright guys, and with that being said, we're going to start this out on a little bit of good news. Just found out on my birthday was January 31st. Hey, and then too, Justin at J Hart Models, his is on the 31st. And Douglas from Douglas Model Garage, his is on the 31st. We all share the same birthday. Awesome. How awesome is that? Okay, but like I said, on my birthday, I got the best birthday present ever. My son and his wife, my oldest son and his wife, they are 33 years old, going to be 34 this summer. And they just now decided it was time. They're going to have a baby girl. And that was the best birthday present ever. So I'm gonna be a grandpa again. Me and the missus, we're gonna be me and Pop again. We already got two beautiful twin granddaughters that live in upstate New York with my son and his beautiful wife, and love our grandchildren, and gonna have another one. That was the best birthday present ever. That's all I could ask for. God is good. All right, guys. Alright, I want to thank Mr. BG always for helping with this group build. We've done this group build, this what, three years now, I guess, maybe 4, I don't know, I can't keep up with it. But, and I'm sorry that I'm a little behind on an update, because it's been a very busy week for me, guys. And I got a list here, it's a huge list, and of all the people that I know that's in here. And if you're in this group build and you have not seen me comment on any of your videos, either tag me in this video, hey, I've made a video, so I can go get you wrote down on this list. And anybody else that's in the group build, please tag the video. That way it'd be easier for me to find it. That's all I ask for right now. As of right now, we have 62 people in on the group build, guys. Appreciate you. And if you don't have a YouTube channel, you can always email me pictures. You can be from Facebook. I don't do Instagram, none of that stuff, but you can, whatever. But it don't matter if you don't have YouTube. Just put it in the description. My email's in the description. As always, go to it and send me pictures. And so, all right, guys. So I'm fixing to shut my yap, I think. Oh yeah, and like I said, it's gonna be a long video, guys. I'm sorry. Yeah, Papa Rob wanted to see my Uncertian kit, so I will show a little video at the end of it. My workbench is so messy, guys. It's unreal. Right here, you can't hardly work around. So what I'm gonna do is I'll pause this video out, and I'll move over to a different workstation, take what I've gotten over there. That way it's not so cluttered, and show y'all what I've got. Guys, this is why I don't build too many models at once, is because I just don't have the space for it. Some people are blessed with space, not me. And if y'all remember, I'm building the Corvette. and the little bond bug. So, and for me to do 2 models at once, it's a little stressful for me, but I'm going to get through it. Thank God they're small. But even though they're small, don't mean they don't have a lot of detail, guys. All right, let me pause this out, and y'all just follow me over to another bench. All right, as what y'all can see in front of you are 2 models. We got the Bond Bug, we got the Corvette. Let's start with the Bond Bug first. All right, this was gifted to me by Pete over there in England, and he will have a description below, in the link below. And this is what I've gotten done so far on it. I have glued this piece in right here. I have glued this section here to this lower section right here. That's all I've gotten done as far as that part. And the guy, he's a hippie. The old hippie's gonna be in here. He'll sit in there like that, and it will go like that. And this is not going to be orange like on the box. I'm going to paint it, I think, the exact same colors I paint that. It's going to be a lime green metallic. Here is the little, yes, it has an engine, a little bitty engine. It's not a lot of detail to it, which it'll have the fan and the starter, and it'll have the intake and all that stuff. Sorry guys. And I might even wire it, even though you're just going to be glued in, you're not going to see it, but at least from the bottom side I'll put me a distributor in and 4 wires. At least you'll see it when it's sitting in there like that. It'll sit in there like that. You should be able to see it if you're really looking for it. I'll just know it's there. I know it's a waste of time, but you know, I waste a lot of time. And if y'all watching me, you waste time too. Here, man, this right here, this frame is absolutely horrendous to try to put together. I mean, you're talking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, anywhere from 17 to 20 parts I have to just to build this, and I'm really not done with it yet. So is that not crazy? That is one detailed little old bug, Bond Bug. Set that over to the side. Now this one right here I had mocked up, but I've already tore it back down, and I will have mock-up pictures at the very end of this video of this when I had it mocked up and in the wheelie position, because this is the way it's going to be when I display it. But right now let me show you what I've done. I've cut the hood out. I've made little braces right here, that way the hood don't fall through. And here is the hood. I've cut a hole in the hood. I've already mocked it all up, so I know it all fits. And yeah, she'll go like that, you know. I've widened the panel lines. I still got to wet sand this body and do some painting on it. Now, I don't have any small scale decals. I don't know if I'm going to call up STS or if I'm just going to leave it with no decals on it. I don't know yet. But I do got a name for it. I'm calling it the Stank Ray, because you know it's a stingray, so Stank Ray. She's going to be green and she's going to be nasty. Here is the engine. It's just put together with white glue. Mr. Robert Bishop from RB Model Works. And of course, you know, it's not all straight, it's crooked and everything. I was just using it for mock-up. But look at that, 3D printed. He 3D printed this little engine. You can see through there, you can see the 2 little breathers through there, sitting on top of them 2 big old carburetors on top of that tunnel ram. And I got the headers right here. Boom. The headers will go on it. The distributor, you can't see it because it's white, but it's actually got the holes for the plug wires. Here is the transmission. Of course, I've already broke it off. It was just white glue though. That's one reason why I'm not going to mock it back up, probably, because transmission will just fall through. He printed me off this rear end. There's the ladder bars. I have built this roll bar. I'm building a fire extinguisher for it. The battery's going to sit back here. I have got me a driver figure out of another kit. He's going to set like that. The steering wheel, everything fits in place. Shifter down there, it's going to be automatic. And when he launches off the line, it's going to be in the wheelie position. You can see he's hunkered down. Oh yeah, this thing is going to be sweet. I'm going to put seat belts in it. Here, of course, I'll leave pictures. That way you'll know what all I've done. I've hollowed out all this stuff, cut it all out. I'm even going to, because, you know, the way this is, I'm pretty much going to have to leave. Unless I just totally scratch build a whole chassis, which I've only got 29 days or less now, so I'm not going to do. So I decided I'll leave this exhaust, and what I'll do is I will make a pipe going to the header. That way, you know, it can be capped off for street use. Here is the front end that Mr. Robert Bishop made for me. Now I wound up breaking the piece he had right here because these are so fragile. So I just got me a piece of paper clip and put it in there, and it still turns. I scratched, built, and bent all the tubing for the frame right there. Everything fits perfect. It's going to look good, guys. I'm telling you. This thing is going to be awesome. Sanding off a flat spot on the back tires, because it's going to be in the wheelie position, so I'm going to put weight in the back of it. Now, here's the, oh yeah, there, I'm using the stock kit wheels because the other wheels I just thought were just too small for what I was doing, so I'm going to use these wheels, or tires I mean, sorry. And the slot wheels he printed off himself. You can see here the wheels, tires, look at that. It's even got the valve stem, look at that. Man, that's all I got to say, guys. That's where we're at right there. I'm going to pause this out, move all that out of the way, and I'm going to put the Uncertainty up here. Sorry, guys, for the long video. If you don't want to stick around, I understand. But at the very end of this video, I will have the Corvette mocked up in wheelie position. That way you can see it. So stick around, guys. Here we go, guys. Here's the Uncertainty kit that Papa Rob wanted to see. And, y'all, I think Phil from Horton's Hot Rod Shop, he just scored himself one, and he showed it in his video. Now I don't know if he's done an unboxing or anything like that. He just showed it in his stash ad video, so y'all go check that out. So yeah, here it is, Papa Rob. This one's all complete except for maybe that little emblem sitting on top of that radiator grill. It don't have the glass in it, but all the glass was just a sheet of flat styrene. So, oh, that's no big deal. Cut it out and put it in there. It's nothing, no big deal. The only conundrum I have with this kit right here is whether to restore it or leave it as it is. Right now, I've left it as it is. Y'all remember I bought it from a lady up there in Kansas City. And I bought a whole bunch of her late father's show car kits. He had built in the 60s and early 70s as a young man. And so yeah, I don't have no heart to, I don't know to restore this one or not. But one good thing about it, there's a certain YouTuber, I ain't gonna mention his name yet, but he's thinking about producing these kits in 3D printing, and when that arrives or pops up or whatever, if it does, then yeah, then I'll probably just do that and just leave this one the way it is. But if not or whatever, this might get restored later on. I really don't know, but man, I hate to. It's in such good shape. And see if I can pick this up and move it in a little bit closer for everybody to see. You can see that engine. Look at that. Headlights popping out of it. You can see it's falling out of it. It needs to be popped back in. There's the trophy. It's got the stand. It's got the rope. It's got the lady. It says Uncertainty right there. You can see back there, it's got the little wind-up thing. It's got the license plate. Give you a little. There's the interior. You know, it's got a lot of dust on it, but man, she'll clean up good, let me tell you. But yeah, there she is, Rob. Hope you enjoyed it, buddy. All right, guys. Like I said, thank y'all for sticking around. At the end of this video here, I'm going to leave the mock-up pictures to the Corvette. And appreciate you guys. Check out everybody I mentioned. Love you. Bye. And thank everybody for joining the group build.